Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be going through all the Black Ops, Dark Ops challenges for Call of Duty Zombies that we know so far. It's been a double upload today. If you missed today's video, be sure to go and check it out. We have learned how to upgrade the BOWIE knife finally in Black Ops 4. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So I'm going to walk you through all the Dark Ops challenges that we know so far and somewhat how to get them, even though it is pretty self-explanatory how to get them because they have their own description. In total there are 13 Dark Ops challenges and we have a total of 9 unlocked so far. So let's get into the first Dark Ops challenge. The first one is called Sea Legs and you have to complete the main quest on Voyage of Despair with no downs. Now this is player specific, so it doesn't matter if your teammates go down, but you're the one that cannot go down to get this card. This is surprisingly easy to get hold of, and if you go in as a team and do this as a team, even though you may have to complete it 4 times before you get it, make sure your team just looks after you so you make sure you get it. If you've got a good team anyway, it's going to be pretty easy to grab this one. Of course, don't forget to use Dying Wish because that gives you that extra hit as well, and Quick Revive because that's also going to help to regain your health a little bit faster, just giving you that little bit more of a chance to complete the Easter egg without going down. The next one we got is called Sands of Time, and this one is complete the main quest on 9 in under 99 minutes. Again, this one is also surprisingly easy to get. You just have to do that Easter egg as quick as you can, and again I would recommend doing it as a team because doing it as a team you can do different objectives between you instead of taking it all on yourself. 100% possible to be doing it solo, and it's really not the hardest, and some of you may already have this by accident. Not many huge tips for this one, you just have to do it as fast as you can. I suppose the only tip that I can give you is don't concentrate on your weapons so much. A lot of people will hit that box over and over again to get their favored weapons. I would just use your MOG shotgun off the wall and possibly hit for an LMG or a normal assault rifle, and that is plenty enough to destroy the boss. So just concentrate on the Easter egg and don't concentrate too much on your setup. And perks is not a biggie for this boss fight either, it's really not needed. The next challenge is called Class In Prism. Complete the main quest on Blood of the Dead using 0 perks. I actually done this one by accident. I feel that in Blood of the Dead perks are not much of a use, though I do use Dying Wish every now and then, but it really is not necessarily. If you're going in on your own solo, again it can be a lot more difficult, so I do recommend again going in as a team. And of course as a team, if you do go down more than 3 times or more than twice, your teammates can pick you up. It's a very easy boss fight. You shouldn't be going down in the boss fight. There's a few steps in the Easter egg where you may go down, but if you've got your teammates with their gobblegum on, they can come and revive you very easy. I've done this with my team. All of us got this card at the same time by not using perks. The next challenge on the list is Put to the Quest. Complete all 3 main quests on the first 3 maps. Now this does not include classified, so you just have to do the Easter egg on Blood of the Dead, 9 and the Voyage of Despair. When you've completed your last map, you will unlock this challenge. Very self-explanatory this one, you're not going to need any tips, you just need to complete the Easter eggs at least once, not including classified. The next calling card is called Perk A Mistro and you need to activate every perk modifier. So for this one I found it again very easy. What I did, I started 3 different games and I put a different perk in my modifier slot on each one. So for one I had the revive, for one I had stamina up, and for one I had Dying Wish. When I've bought all my perks and my modifier was activated, because you have to buy all 4 perks to have that modifier activated, I knew that stamina up, quick revive and Dying Wish were perks I already had the modifier equipped for. So I started a new game. I made sure the first 3 perks not included in the modifier was Stamina, Quick Revive and Dying Wish. We've already got the modifier for those, remember? And then I also equipped the Secret Source from my modifier perk. Secret Source will give you a random perk every time you hit the machine. Basically Wonder Fizz. So I then jumped into Blood of the Dead. I got a load of points together. I had my friend hold a zombie and I just hit the perk machine over and over again. And eventually you're going to go through every single perk that you haven't had the modifier on yet, and then you're going to be able to get this challenge. It's a very easy one. Follow the few steps at the beginning like I just said, you'll get this in no time at all. The next challenge is called a Dodgy A Devil. You have to get to round 20 in a classic match without being hit. I highly recommend, again, all these are pretty much better doing them in the team, but I recommend doing this in a team. I recommend going on to classified and camping in the elevator on classified. There's an elevator in there. I would camp in there. I would keep restarting your game as well, so you get the mystery box spawning in near the spawn room. So you can literally run to that mystery box, spin it a few times, grab a really good weapon and run to the elevator. Surprisingly easy to do this one. Specials as well, doesn't really matter. Ragnaroks is a very good one because you can place them in front of you and it stops any zombies coming towards you. If all of you have got Ragnaroks, you can all take it in turns to use your specials. Also be aware if somebody is reloading to cover him as well, and also communicate between you when each of you are reloading, because the last thing you want is all 4 of you to be reloading at once and then a zombie hits you. If you're really confident in this one, it could also probably be done in 9 as well. There's a big training area in 9, so you could also do it in there. The next one is called Perk A Wallop, and you have to double pack every single weapon in the game. You do not have to do this in one game, you can do this over multiple games, and also with Perk A Mistro as well, which I didn't mention, you can do that in multiple games as well. What I done with this one is I got a piece of paper, I wrote down every single weapon. There's 33 weapons, I believe. I wrote down every single weapon, and then every time I jumped into a game, I would go to like round 20 or 30, and then I would buy a weapon, double pack a punch it, and then cross it off of my list. I would start with all the wall weapons first, because that's going to be the most easiest, and then just keep hitting that box until you get one of the weapons that's not crossed off on your list. Pack a punch it again, and then go and swap it out for a brand new weapon. I managed to actually do this in about 2 or 3 games, and some of you may already have this by accident because you just pack a punch in your guns every game, using different guns, and your Dark Ops challenge is going to pop. The next challenge is called Reaper of the Undead, and there's no shortcuts for this one, unfortunately. You have to get 1 million zombie kills. Yep, 1 million zombie kills. So this is definitely going to be one for grinding for. A big shout out to the guy in the video now for the actual image and completing this already. There are no shortcuts for this one. You have to get 1 million kills. It's going to take a lot of grinding. I think I'm prestige 7 and have about 200 to 300,000. So you're really going to have to grind for this one. If you do manage to unlock this one, I think this is going to be one of the more harder cards to unlock, or at least time consuming. And the last calling card we know how to unlock is called Rush of the Bank, and you have to get a total of 50 million points in Rush. Yes, you heard me right, 50 million. Again, just like the 1 million zombie kills, there is no easy shortcut, and it's something you're going to have to do over time. If you're a very, very good player, you could probably get over 1 million every time you play Rush, and I would recommend doing it as a team as well, preferably with team members that are not so good, because when they die off, you could then take over and take all the zombies and points that they got. Every time I get into a game, I get roughly 500 to 1 million, so you're looking at anywhere around between 50 to 100 games of Rush to unlock this particular calling card. It does seem like an awful lot of points to get, along with the amount of kills, but if you play zombies a lot and you play the rush mode a lot as well, I'm pretty sure this card and the last one will come pretty naturally to you after a certain amount of time. I've yet to unlock it, but I'm definitely on the grind as well for the 50 million, and unfortunately, to my knowledge, there's no actual way to find out how many points you have so far in total. If there is, be sure to let me know, because I would like to know how many points I've got so far. But I think I'm around the 25 million mark at the minute. And there you have it, guys. That is every single Dark Ops challenge, Dark Ops zombie challenge that we know so far. We only know 9. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there are 13 in total. So when they start releasing now, I will be sure to update them in the description. And when we finally have got the full list, I'll be sure to make a full comprehensive guide on every single one that you can unlock in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Anyway, homies, I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, if you did enjoy it and you have made it to the end, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for daily content, news, tutorials, and live streams. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. And this is your boy Dame, and I'm out.